What if I told you you don't need millions of dollars, a big office, or a perfect product to build a successful startup? What if I told you most startups don't fail because they run out of ideas, but because they run out of money, time, and patience? And what if I told you that some of the world's biggest companies, Airbnb, Dropbox, and Zappos, started with almost nothing? No massive funding, no fancy teams, no guarantee of success. Yet they won, not by working harder, not by spending more, but by following one powerful philosophy. Backhand index pointing right, the lean startup. Direct hit, relatable problem setup. Let me guess. You have an idea. Maybe an app, maybe a service, maybe an online business. But these thoughts keep stopping you. I don't have enough money. The idea isn't perfect yet. The market doesn't feel ready. What if I fail? What will people say? And slowly, your idea dies inside your head. This video exists to stop that. Wrapped gift: what you'll learn in this series. By the end of this series, you will know: white heavy checkmark, how to start with minimum money. White heavy checkmark, how to test ideas without taking big risks. White heavy checkmark, how to avoid building something nobody wants. White heavy checkmark, how to increase your chances of success, even as a beginner. This is not motivation. This is a practical startup survival guide. Brain, what is the lean startup? The lean startup is not a business plan. It is not a funding strategy. It is a way of thinking, a system that says, crossmark, don't build blindly. Crossmark, don't assume customers will come. Crossmark, don't waste years before testing. Instead, white heavy checkmark, build small. White heavy checkmark, test fast. White heavy checkmark, learn quickly. White heavy checkmark, improve continuously. Counterclockwise arrows button, traditional versus lean thinking. Traditional startup thinking. Build a perfect product, then sell it. Lean startup thinking. Test the problem, test the solution, then scale. This single mindset shift can save you thousands of dollars and years of wasted effort. Police car light, why most startups fail. According to real data, 42% of startups fail because there is no market need. 29% fail because they run out of money. 17% fail due to wrong pricing. 14% fail because of poor marketing. Notice something? Backhand index pointing right, most of these failures are avoidable. The lean startup exists to reduce these risks. Puzzle piece, core pillars of a lean startup. The lean startup stands on 3 pillars. Keycap 1, build, measure, learn. Keycap 2, minimum viable product, MVP. Keycap 3, validated learning. Don't worry, we'll break all of these down step by step. Magnifying glass, tilted left, reality, example. Imagine 2 founders. Founder A spends 2 years building an app, hires developers, uses all personal savings, launches, and nobody uses it. Founder B builds a simple landing page, runs a small test ad, talks directly to customers, improves based on feedback, launches only after proof. Who survives? Backhand index pointing right, founder B. That's the lean startup in action. Warning, the biggest myth. Crossmark, lean startup means thinking small. The truth? Lean startups don't think small. They start small, so they can win big. Startups don't fail because founders are lazy or unskilled. They fail because they build assumptions, not solutions. The purpose of the lean startup is simple. Backhand index pointing right, kill risk early. Backhand index pointing right, grow later. Today, we're going deep into the engine of the lean startup. Gear, the core engine. Build, measure, learn. The lean startup runs on a single loop. Build, measure, learn. This is not theory. This is a survival system. If you master this loop, you dramatically increase your chances of success. Keycap 1, build. Start with the problem, not the product. Most founders start with the wrong question. They ask, what product should I build? The lean startup asks, what problem does the customer actually have? Crossmark, the traditional mistake. Writing long feature lists, designing perfect apps, hiring developers early, without knowing. Question mark, will anyone even use this? White heavy checkmark, the lean approach. Before building anything, define a problem hypothesis. Example, busy professionals struggle to cook healthy meals consistently. This is not a fact. It's an assumption. Your job is to test it. Test tube quick exercise. Ask yourself, who is my customer? What specific problem do they face? How do they solve it today? Why is that solution frustrating or expensive? If you can't answer these clearly, backhand index pointing right, don't build yet. Keycap 2 MVP, minimum viable product. An MVP is not a cheap or incomplete product. An MVP is the smallest experiment that tests your biggest risk. Crossmark the biggest myth. If it's not perfect, customers will reject it. Reality, customers don't want perfection. They want a solution. Types of MVPs. Small blue diamond 1. Landing page MVP. One simple web page. Clearly explains the problem and solution. Includes a sign up or join waitlist button. Backhand index pointing right, if people don't sign up, the problem may not be strong enough. Small blue diamond 2. Concierge MVP. You deliver the service manually. Example, idea, personal fitness app. MVP, manually sending diet plans via email or WhatsApp. No tech, pure learning. Small blue diamond 3. Wizard of Oz MVP. Looks automated on the front end, but is manual behind the scenes. Goal, backhand index pointing right, test demand, not technology. Light bulb real-world example, Dropbox. Dropbox did not start with a product. Their MVP was heavy checkmark, a simple 2-minute demo video. That video generated thousands of sign-ups overnight. Proof, backhand index pointing right, people wanted the solution. Keycap 3 measure, data over feelings. Founders often fall in love with their ideas. Lean startup rule, fall in love with the problem, not the solution. Crossmark vanity metrics, likes, views, downloads. They feel good, but don't help decisions. White heavy checkmark, actionable metrics. Conversion rates, user retention, time spent using the product, willingness to pay. Bar chart, one simple metric test. Ask, does this number help me decide what to do next? If not, ignore it. Keycap 4 learn, where growth actually comes from. Learning is not reading books or watching videos. Lean learning means making better decisions faster. After every experiment, ask, what did we expect? What actually happened? Why? What should we change? Counterclockwise arrows, button, pivot, or persevere. Every founder faces this decision. Repeat button, pivot. Change direction based on learning. Fast forward button, persevere. Stay the course, improve execution. Collision real example, Instagram. Instagram started as Crossmark, a location-based check-in app. Users only cared about heavy checkmark, photo sharing. They pivoted. The rest is history. Warning, common lean startup mistakes. Crossmark building too many features. Crossmark talking to customers too late. Crossmark ignoring negative feedback. Crossmark waiting for perfection. Remember, fast failure equals cheap learning. Slow failure equals expensive failure. Brain, the big mindset shift. Traditional mindset, failure is bad. Lean mindset, unproven assumptions are worse than failure. Brain case study 1, Airbnb, selling air before it existed. Police car light, the problem. In 2007, 2 designers in San Francisco couldn't afford rent. They noticed hotels were expensive. Conferences were fully booked. People had extra space at home. Assumption, people might pay to stay in someone else's home. Risky assumption. Test tube, the lean experiment. They didn't build a platform. They took photos of their own apartment, built a simple website, posted it online, charged people to stay. That was their MVP. Bar chart, what they learned. Heavy checkmark, people were willing to pay. Heavy checkmark, trust could be built with profiles and reviews. Heavy checkmark, photos mattered more than descriptions. Repeat button, the pivot moment. When growth stalled, they didn't quit. They flew to New York, met hosts in person, took professional photos themselves. Conversion rates doubled. Key lean lesson: don't guess what customers want. Watch what actually works. Brain case study 2, Dropbox, proving demand before building. Police car light the problem. File sharing was broken. Assumption: people want seamless files syncing across devices. Test tube, the MVP. No product, no app, just a 2-minute explainer video. The video showed how Dropbox would work, why it solved real pain. Bar chart the result. Waitlist exploded overnight. Thousands of signups. Zero engineering cost. Key lean lesson: if people won't sign up for a video, they won't pay for a product. Brain case study 3, Zappos, sell first, build later. Police car light the problem. People believed shoes won't sell online. Nick Swinburne disagreed. Test tube, the MVP. Took photos of shoes in local stores. Listed them online. When someone ordered, he bought the shoes and shipped them himself. No inventory. No warehouse. Bar chart the learning. Heavy checkmark, people would buy shoes online. Heavy checkmark, convenience mattered more than touch. Amazon later acquired Zappos for $1.2 billion. Key lean lesson: validate demand before investing in infrastructure. Brain case study 4, Instagram, the power of pivoting. Police car light, the original idea. Instagram started as burden. Location check-ins. Social gaming. Photo sharing. Too complex. Bar chart user behavior data. Founders noticed. Heavy checkmark, people ignored everything. Heavy checkmark, accept photo sharing. Repeat button the pivot. They removed games, check-ins, extra features. They focused on heavy checkmark, simple photo sharing. Key lean lesson: your users tell you what to build if you listen. Brain case study 5, Slack, accidental success. Police car light, the original goal. Slack started as Crossmark, a gaming company. The game failed. Test tube, the unexpected signal. The internal team chat tool they built worked incredibly well. They noticed. Heavy checkmark, productivity improved. Heavy checkmark, communication friction disappeared. Most startups don't die because they move too slow. They die because they scale too early. They add features. They hire teams. They spend money, all before proving one simple thing: does this actually work? This final part ties everything together. Brain, the big lean startup truth. Startups don't succeed by being right. They succeed by learning faster than everyone else. Your advantage is not money. Your advantage is speed of learning. Warning: the most common lean startup mistakes. Let's talk about what kills good ideas. Crossmark mistake 1, building too much too soon. Founders think more features equals more value. Reality: clarity beats complexity. Every extra feature slows learning, confuses users, increases cost. Crossmark mistake 2, ignoring negative feedback. Negative feedback feels personal. Lean rule: bad news early is good news. Silence is worse than criticism. Crossmark mistake 3, falling in love with the solution. Founders defend their product. Lean founders defend the customer's problem. If users don't care, neither should you. Crossmark mistake 4, scaling before validation. Hiring, ads, PR, and automation come after proof. Scaling before validation equals burning money faster. Chart increasing, when should you scale? Only scale when these 3 signals are present. White heavy checkmark 1, retention. Users come back without reminders. White heavy checkmark 2, referrals. Users recommend you organically. White heavy checkmark 3, revenue. Users pay or clearly want to. No signals equals no scaling. Puzzle piece, the lean scaling framework. Once validated, scale 1 layer at a time. Layer 1, process. Before growth, clear onboarding, simple support system, documented workflows. Chaos doesn't scale. Layer 2, product. Improve only what users already love. Don't add features that don't improve core value. Layer 3, acquisition. Choose one channel first. Content, paid ads, partnerships, referrals. Master one. Then add more. Layer 4, team. Hire after bottlenecks appear, not before. Brain, the 90-day lean action plan. Here's how to apply everything you've learned. Calendar days 1 to 30, validation. Define assumptions. Run MVP experiments. Talk to users weekly. Track learning, not vanity metrics. Calendar days 31 to 60, optimization. Refine the core solution. Improve retention. Test pricing. Remove friction. Calendar days 61 to 90, prepare to scale. Strengthen onboarding. Improve customer support. Identify growth channels. Document processes. Brain final mindset shift. Traditional startup thinking. I need to be confident. Lean startup thinking. I need to be curious. Curiosity beats confidence. Learning beats ego. Direct hit final takeaways. Heavy checkmark, build less. Heavy checkmark, test faster. Heavy checkmark, talk to users more. Heavy checkmark, let data guide decisions. Heavy checkmark, scale only after proof. Rocket your next step. If you've watched this entire series, you are not a dreamer anymore. You are a builder. Here's what to do today. Keycap 1. Write your riskiest assumption. Keycap 2. Design one small experiment. Keycap 3. Launch it within 7 days. Momentum matters more than perfection. If this series helped you, backhand index pointing right, subscribe for more startup breakdowns. Backhand index pointing right, like to support the channel. Backhand index pointing right, comment. I'm building. Because the world doesn't need more ideas. It needs more tested ideas.